5 and 3, 2, 1. Alright. And we are back with session 3 of Storming Ravenloft. And before we get too far into it, I have to make a minor announcement for both audience and the players. There will not be a session on the 18th due to Megan and myself getting married that day. And we just want to spend the day amongst ourselves.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
Since you've known this has been coming, but this...
No, my mic is...
Well, we always have the chat box if you need it. I opened the book to a random page and saw that you could use someone's thigh bone as a weapon.
That's good to know.
Well,
You know, I've always heard that someone might need a hand, but I've never heard about someone needing a thigh.
Says the guy who likes thighs.
I do.
Alright, so
Thick.
everyone should be rested, correct?
Correct.
And everyone's AC is correct, I see. Chunhua, real quick, what's your max health? 26?
Yeah.
Alright. We are in there. Still in front of you is that little ghoul that's still beaten to a bloody and very crushed pulp.
Welcome.
And there's some things in the room that you can explore if you wish. Within the room there is a bed, as you see, that is... Yeah?
You can open it and eat half of it now. You can just leave the rest.
There is a wardrobe containing several robes, a crate, a sack, and there is a wooden foot locker at the foot of the bed.
I'm gonna let them all search. I'm gonna just step outside of the room so that I have at least somewhere to go.
I'll open the foot locker.
Okay. Alright. Within the footlocker is a cloak, a small wooden coffer, a chain shirt, a mess kit, a flask of some material, a lantern, a box of thieves' tools, and what looks to be a yellow leather-bound spellbook. The cloak itself, as you actually look upon it, seems to have some sort of aura about it.
Okay. I will take the cloak, the wooden coffer. That's one more thing I wanted.
The coffer, are you inspecting it?
Yeah.
Like, you looking what's inside?
Yeah.
There are 4 healing potions inside.
There's one more thing I wanted. I can't remember.
There's a flask of some sort of glowing material, a lantern, thieves' tools, and a spellbook.
I wanted the thieves' tools.
Okay. Anyone else trying to take something?
I will take the spell.
Okay.
I rifle through it, trying to just look to see if there's any spells in it.
There are a number of first and second level wizard spells.
Are these spells I don't know?
There's Disguise Self, Identify, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Protect from Good and Evil for first level, and second level is Dark Vision, Hold Person, Invisibility, and Magic Weapon.
Neat. I'll make sure to
I think I need
copy
my DM
these
guide.
into my spell book when I'm able to.
Yeah, I need my DM guide, because that cloak is a... well, you won't really know until you inspect it further.
I'll inspect it real quick.
Well, that's the issue. Roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
I kinda... Hang on. Actually, Zal, I gotta
Roll for
move
what?
you over to here to Owl Buddy.
Fighter.
Clear.
I deafened myself for 30 fucking seconds to try to fix my mic, and this shit happens.
Where is my...
I accidentally double clicked it.
I gotta fucking do this real quick, because I...
Oh, for God's sake.
Alright.
Make sure to click your tokens.
Sans.
Well, he has to
Sans, ow.
Sans is oblivious to the world, which is actually not too out of character for him.
Fuck you.
Please.
No.
No, my computer is having a fucking stroke.
That was completely unrelated, please.
Apparently, my headphones are having a stroke because the mic.
That second one go. That second one did go. Okay, we just need our beloved Chunwan Sans. You gotta click on your character before you roll.
I don't know how to click on it.
You gotta go through your,
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, it popped on now. The only one I'm missing is Hebrews for some reason, but I can always just put them in. No. For some reason, Hebrews isn't coming up.
You serious?
Well, not into the box. So, let me do this. What?
I misplaced my pencil.
You're freaking out over a pencil?
I found it.
Hey, that is a very reasonable reason to freak out.
Well, then again, yeah, in D&D, that is a pretty valid reason. Why is my computer having a stroke today?
Hooray for technical issues.
It's no worse than how it was in the first session. And then I'll just edit it to the 9 that you had.
Edit tip. Also, no surgery.
Oh yeah, that 9 doesn't work. That one does. Descending. Then... Why do you not like me? The first one up is this ghast.
Oh no. Oh, but he's going to die again.
Well, he's going to see the elephant, and he's not going to be very happy about the elephant.
Why am I at half health? I just noticed that. What the fuck?
What?
I just noticed that I'm at half health.
Yeah, even though you should have been rested. I don't know why.
Go ahead and fix that real quick. Alright?
I guess
There
that's
we
what
go.
I missed when.
Alright. So,
Wizard no wants to die. Protect Wizard.
A 13, Ibris. That
hits.
hits. For 13 piercing damage.
Wow, it's a good thing caught that little fuck up then. Now I'm right back where I started.
I just realized it was stupid.
What?
I could pop it out the whole time.
Okay.
But then, it's pretty much stuck there, so it's going to go to Chunhua. That bed is not going to give it any cover. I'm going to say if you sacrifice 5 feet, you can stand on the bed.
Okay. Let me think of what I want to do for a second.
While you're doing that, I'm going to enjoy my rum and or ginger ale.
Wait, shouldn't both of the guests had attacked at the same time?
No, the book says treat it as if they were clawing their way out of the wall itself. Then initiative is pretty much based off of how they stood up, like what order they stood up.
Ah,
I think I'll just attack it with my halberd. Oh, I accidentally clicked it too many times.
Oh, well, 22 hits, so why don't I just click that damage for you? For 2 damage.
Shump was just waiting in the hallway.
That one?
Yeah.
it's not your turn though.
It is now,
Oh no, that's my bad. I was fixing some stuff.
Chunhua, you actually need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Alright, you pass.
Yeah.
Not right
Then
now,
she does a
Sophia.
scoop.
She just closed the door.
Why'd you do acrobatics? Alright, next is
That must
Ibris.
have been an accident. My bad.
So, what you doing, Ibris?
Let me refresh myself on what tools of suicide I have.
How about not die?
I
don't think
swap
I can.
places with me.
I'm going to
An 18 would hit. For 9 points of bludgeoning damage. That's actually a pretty solid hit. As you swing your warm hammer at the side, it slams into the chest of the ghast, and it recoils a second as it locks eyes on you. Yeah, this thing is actually sentient. So, next would be Zexelzera, who is flanking a ghast, and is next to one as well.
Well, this is really easy. I'm going to sword burst both of them.
Ibris, I forgot, you need to make a Constitution saving throw as well. Anyone who starts their turn within 5 feet of these little bastards have to make a con saving throw.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'll make my con throw after I do my casting.
Oh,
Alright.
it's saving. Fuck.
So they have to do a dex save, 10.
They definitely.
But that one damage is like
I
completely
definitely
worth it.
didn't just do a regular con throw. I'm not stupid.
Do an actual save throw then. You might. Alright. That was Zexel. Oh, that was Ibris. No, Zexel was the con save at the top. Alright, Zexel, you pass. Ibris, you are now poisoned.
Hmm.
And I believe these old bastards. I'm trying to figure out what their poison actually does. I don't have my cheat sheet next to me. Yeah, I don't have that next to me. So they have to do a dex save.
Oh, they failed.
One fail. And is that both of them or only one?
Both of them.
Alright, so let me. Why are you popping up?
Of
now?
course, it's equal my spell save DC because I fucked up how to do it. So it.
19.
Oh,
and
that one
5.
passed. The 5 failed.
Alright.
So one of them takes 1 damage, the other doesn't take any.
Okay. I'm trying to find poison real quick.
Hey, I have an AoE spell.
Look up the
I'm allowed
conditions.
to use my sword burst.
You have to find conditions. It's in there. Alright, after that, it is Shump.
Shump is the only one who has attack. Fucking.
By all technicality, he could move himself onto the bed within his range.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
Then I'm going to attack this motherfucker.
Hit it really hard.
Oh, they don't actually take damage. Alright. 9 misses.
I'm gonna take an action surge then.
What?
Taps on the market.
I don't know where the sticky taps are. But, yeah, just write down the page for me.
That is.
Okay, that's all you're doing?
I'm gonna take an action surge.
He gets to do another thing.
Alright.
I hit him again.
Attacking again.
That's a miss.
Oh boy.
That sounds like a wasted action surge.
Yeah.
To be fair, he did just climb on a bed. He doesn't exactly have his balance.
That is fail.
Also, maybe people should set up their the things to like query advantage or advantage toggles. That would probably make a lot of sense instead of double roll. Anyway, I will.
Yeah.
Right, so it's
Um.
Owl Buddy's turn after that.
Yeah, that.
Well, Owl
I don't even know.
Buddy has flyby, which means he doesn't take attacks of opportunity when he's flying around.
Mhm.
So,
Is Owl Buddy leaving the room?
well, he's going over there, and then he's gonna give Nympheus the help action, giving an attack or saving throw advantage on her turn. I would take the attack as an advantage. And that's Owl Buddy's turn. He doesn't want to die again.
By all technicality, Owl Buddy does have to make a Constitution save. But luckily, this is the stench ability, so it doesn't provoke damage.
Okay, hold on. I have to check Owl Buddy's con. Or maybe it was based on mine. I think it's based on his own.
This tastes much better with ginger ale.
I'm scared.
Well, if you're worried, have some chippies.
It smells awful.
Just take a quick sip.
Chug,
No,
chug,
that's gross.
chug.
Nympheus doesn't
chug,
like
chug.
rum.
Oh, what a wuss.
When it comes to alcohol, I hate it.
And she gets fucked up over 2 Seagrams.
How? What? I just said.
Wait, am I missing? I'm missing Gast. So
Wait, there are 3 of them?
no, I forgot to roll initiative for one. That's all.
Oh.
Favorite?
Well, I'll just say that he's going last. Alright.
Yay.
So he's after Owl Buddy.
Oh yeah, and that one was Owl Buddy's con save.
Right. So he is now poisoned. Like, he has the condition poison, not he takes poison damage, which gives disadvantage on attack rolls and what else?
Good thing familiars don't attack. So
I thought I asked you to write the page number down.
I did. I know what page number it was. I was just opening the book back
Alright.
up.
A poison creature has a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Alright. Well, good thing Owl Buddy seems to be giving you the help action, which would take away the disadvantage. Well, no, wait. Chunhua is getting the help.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm not poisoned.
Alright, so after that is gas number 2, which is looking at this orc on the bed and kind of wants to smack him in the legs.
Punch him in the dick.
So, oof. Well, that's not a crit, but
But it is a hit.
Yeah, it is a hit. And you do need to make a Constitution save.
Well, hopefully you pass that, or else you get paralyzed.
Shump.
Yep.
You need to make. You're taking 11 damage, and you are. You need to make a Constitution save.
Does he have to make 2 constitution
Alright.
saves? One for the attack and then one for the
No,
poison?
because it's when you start your turn within radius of
okay.
them.
Fail
You are
Really
now
bad at my
paralyzed.
for a
I'm
round.
really bad at my rolls today.
He's paralyzed for 1 minute. However, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and that will result in the effect ending.
Okay.
A minute is like a round.
A round is 6 seconds, so that'd be 10 rounds.
Oh no. Let's hope it doesn't last that long. Because being paralyzed means that all future attacks on him is advantage.
Yep.
Oh, great. So basically, I'm instead of the cleric constantly going down, it's going to be me this session.
Yes.
Okay.
That's Nympheus' turn.
Nope, it would actually be the other guys because I forgot to put that second one in, remember?
Oh.
He's going this one, the one that's currently sandwiched between 4 of our adventurers is going to go for a bite against the elephant. Because that elephant looks tasty, full of protein.
He missed.
Alright, that is an 8.
Yes, he didn't get the 23 on his first hit.
Alright, so...
God,
Alright, that
would've
is a
been big.
miss.
That would have been big damage.
It would have been lethal, and the elephant would have been down again.
Yeah. Which brings us to Chunhua. You need to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh boy. Attack rolls against a paralyzed creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. You are
Yeah,
not poisoned.
Critical hit is double damage, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh joy.
Well, it's double the dice roll. It's not instantly double damage.
Yeah,
So, you are poisoned.
mm-hmm.
You actually did have advantage, or you technically had neutral, so...
it would have been the 9, but that would have still been a miss.
Well, she's now poisoned at the start of her turn, so it would have been the 5.
Wait, no, because advantage and disadvantage cancel out.
Yep.
So it would have been the 9. Or the
Yeah.
5, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you are not doing anything else...
Hold on. I have some bonus actions. Let me look at it real quick.
Yep.
I have an idea. It's just not a good idea.
That's for the players to talk about. During situations like this is why I enforce having your backup characters ready.
Yeah.
Because I die.
What?
I'm gonna end my turn first.
Alright, so now it is Zexel Zara's turn.
Oh boy. Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
It doesn't say that you have to... It doesn't say add advantage, disadvantage if there's more. You pass. Oh, well, that was for Owl Buddy, but...
Well, it was on my sheet, so it's still mine.
Alright, I'm gonna say you passed.
I just didn't change it because there's the little as thing, and I didn't change it.
Alright, so...
Sword burst.
Let me get them dex saves going.
Fail.
1 fail. 14.
That's a tie, which means they passed that.
Alright, so that means that one takes 4 and the other one takes 2, correct?
Nope. When they pass it, they take 0 damage.
Oh. Alright.
Neat.
I should have said so, but then again, it says like no damage below the DC.
Ah. Yeah, well, I'm also kind of dumb. Alright.
It's fine.
Next is our beloved elephant, who has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. By technicality, you could do a medicine check to cure your poison, but that would take your turn. And you would have disadvantage on the medicine check.
I mean, he could always move back so that he could do burning hands and not burns up, but
Okay, you 3 ready to run?
By technicality, you could all disengage and run out of the room.
I can't.
only
I am paralyzed.
only on our turns though.
I know.
And you can only disengage on your turn as an action. Unless you're a rogue.
This is fun because I'm imagining Albert as that Elmo picture where he's just holding his hands up with a hellish background.
That's exactly what I am.
Sketch that real quick.
I need at least the tiny squishy wizard to get out of the way.
I don't know how to draw an elephant. Memory. I'm gonna do my best.
So what are you gonna do, Ibris?
Okay, let's see. I'm going to try again.
You actually could just grab the orc and chuck him out of the room. Any and all strength or dex saves, he automatically fails.
Does he have tusks?
He does have tusks. One broken one.
Okay, then.
You could just yeet him out of the room.
You please
I'm gonna yeet
yeet
this
me,
bitch out the room.
You're gonna yeet him?
please.
Yeet the bitch out the room. Strength check?
I mean, he would automatically fail that strength check anyway.
Well, the strength check at this point is just gonna be if he wants to chuck him into the room, rather than just move him under Owl Buddy.
I will accept either. Yeet me, slide me, whatever.
I'm gonna leave that to Ibris' discretion.
Gonna grab the orc by the ankle and chuck him into the next room.
Make a strength check to see if you actually... Yeah, you chuck him into the table that had already broken during the fight with the mimic.
Thank you for the yeet.
Well, you're paralyzed. You can't say anything.
You could just look in shock and hope that that dust doesn't get in your eyes.
Screaming internally.
Remember, grappling someone out of range does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Good.
Please send that to the chat.
Now you only have bonus actions because you already used yours.
Yeah, I forgot what I could do with
Mouth expression. Should I give him?
that.
I think you have a spell bonus action.
I thought you would have Healing
Oh.
Word by now.
Healing
I
Word
do.
is like the best spell.
Healing Word can also be used as a bonus action, as well as any other cantrip can be used as a bonus action. But I think that doesn't take place until you're level 3. I'm not sure. I'd have to check the rules on that, and I don't feel like going into bonus action rules because they're long as hell.
Just gonna pull a JoJo.
You could heal yourself with Healing Word.
That is a good idea. I should probably do that.
Alright. That would be 1d4 plus your casting modifier, I believe.
Yeah. Clicky, clicky, clicky does nothing. Oh, there it is. Never.
Alright, for 4 points of health. I'll do that for you. You should be at 17.
I broke it again. Damn it.
That's why I helped you. Alright, after that would be Shump. Outside of poison range, so he doesn't have to make a con save. However, his only option would be to...
Do a con save.
Yeah. To undo the effects.
And he passes.
That's pass. That is a pass. That ends your turn, and you are able, at the next turn, you're able to pull yourself up off the broken table.
I accept this.
Okay.
You're
Next
welcome.
is Owl Buddy.
You.
Okay. So, Owl Buddy will give Ninvius another help action. Because Owl Buddy is nice like this.
Thank you, Al.
Owl Buddy is best.
Owl Buddy is indeed best buddy. And that's his turn.
Okay, which brings us to gas number 2, technically. Which is going to look at the wizard now and go for a bite.
Oh no. That's a miss. He missed the wizard.
Missed the wizard for max damage, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was max damage.
These are scary.
Ooh.
I would have been knocked out with that one attack, but I will admit.
Gas number 2 is still wanting a piece of that elephant ass. So he's going to go for a claw action. 16
It hits the elephant.
It hits the elephant.
for 12 damage. You are now at 5 health.
And you have to do a con save now.
Yep.
Con save.
But he's already poisoned.
That
Fail.
paralyzed is the effect. You are now paralyzed.
Oh, so now he's paralyzed and poisoned?
Which means, well, actually, no, it doesn't specify saving throws, so he would have his normal throw for the con save if he tries to reverse it. Which brings us to Chun Hua.
Okay.
My plan is not working.
I am now out of rum.
I
Sad
didn't hit it twice. What the fuck?
Alright, well, 16 hits.
Oh my god.
You're whittling him down. With your halberd, you swing it to the side and slice its chest open. And as the blade actually comes to a stop, just rotten meat and maggots slide off the blade.
Yay.
Gross.
Gross.
You can't speak, you're paralyzed.
Yeah. Also, doesn't Shurnwa have to do a con save?
Yes, she
Because
does.
stench.
I forgot.
But I'm already poisoned.
Oh, yeah, you're already poisoned, so...
Yeah.
Wait, that would give you disadvantage, so the attack didn't go through.
Well, actually, it was a normal hit.
Oh, yeah, it was a normal.
Ow, buddy.
Ow, buddy. Thank you.
Nobody is best buddy.
Which brings us to Zexel Zera, who is still in the firing line.
Zexel Zera, who's still between two guests.
You
Sword
could,
burst. What? Actually,
You could disengage and end up back about here.
True.
Or you could just go right to where Owl Buddy is and try anything you can to help keep that elephant alive.
I could do that, right?
Yep. It only takes an extra 5 in order to step up onto the bed.
Alright, so I'm gonna disengage then, moving myself like so out of the way.
Oh.
Alright.
Ah.
It's annoying because I have control of both
Oh.
Ibris's token and my own.
I'll fix it. Yeah, I completely forgot because I gave you control so you could help him.
Yeah, so.
Let me just delete that from you. Bye-bye, power.
You have lost elephant privilege.
That's good, though. And, could I... Oh, wait, because I did the disengage action, I can't help Ibris get out of the range of the gas. But...
To more alcohol.
Hooray.
But...
Sticking with the Red's Apple Ale today.
Oh no, I don't have any bonus action spells. Oh well. That's my turn.
Alright.
Actually, no. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Ibris.
Was it a con?
Yeah.
It's a con save. Let me go back to that.
Okay.
Oof.
You're still paralyzed.
With 5 health.
Oh god.
And they have advantage on the attacking you, so
Shump, however,
Shump can tackle, can he?
Shump can run forth and toss your ass out of the way, much like you did to him.
I'm going to do exactly that. I'm
Huh?
just gonna
Did he
swap.
just disengage?
No, Ibris is paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can I just like swap places with Ewis? Just
You can chuck him,
run
yeah.
and grab him and yeet him.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to actually
I
chuck
would-
him, it would be a strength check. Alright, he just tumbles past to about here.
That's fine.
Then I'll move you forward.
God,
I was about to say, if he
rolls
crit
have
failed
not.
that, I was going
My rolls have not been good today. What is going on?
If you were to crit fail that, I would have had a very funny scene to set up.
Oh God.
But if you like anime,
I'm going to yeet the elephant out of the room. I'm gonna grab my maul and bring it down on this motherfucker.
that is a
Today.
that is a fail.
beware the 9.
I suck today.
Alright, which brings us to Buddy of the owl variety.
Owl Buddy will give Nympheus another help action. And that is Owl Buddy's turn, because he only has 1 health.
You know what's really bad about all this?
That everyone could TPK?
I have a +7 to hit. I am
And you keep
rolling
missing.
2s.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Alright,
Or
so he's gonna move up to here and try to bite Chunhua. That is a miss.
All the miss.
Then that brings us to the other guest, which is going to bite Shump. That is a crit.
Oh,
Holy
my
shit.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
You are down.
That's a dead bitch.
He's not dead, he's just down. Because that's not double his that's not double his health.
No, Zell. We've all seen Inane Gaming. I'm dead.
this is like Martin Luther all over again.
Didn't want this to be another Martin Luther. Oh no.
Alright,
Okay.
If only I didn't get poisoned.
Chunhua.
Or paralyzed.
Can I use healing hands? Will that take him out of con?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use healing hands and actually bring him up. That would actually bring him out of unconsciousness.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, go ahead, throw that.
Wait, don't orcs have like a thing like half orcs do?
Defined thing.
Hold on. I think I know what he's talking about. That may be a half orc. Let me see if orc.
I think it's only effective if he has down to -5 health. Or is it a full round after that?
Well, I was thinking about the racial trait that basically, if you were going to go down to 0, you'd actually be at 1 instead.
I think that's half orc because I'm not seeing it on orc.
Anyways, I would bring him to up to 2 health.
That is enough to bring him up. Anything else?
Yeah, for the gas that attacked me, the one that's right in front of me, I want to use one of my,
bonus actions?
yes. My blood curse of mutual suffering.
as a bonus action, you can link up to 30 feet for a minute, forcing them to share in the pain they inflict upon you. The next time the cursed creature damages you with a weapon attack, this curse deals necrotic damage to the cursed creature equal to half the damage you took. Alright,
I'm not amplifying it.
alright. Alright, so that would bring us to Zexel's turn.
Or-
The orc is technically prone. Because he fell down.
Uh-oh. You made a serious fucky wucky, and now you gotta go in the forever box.
Okay, that's it. I can't wait for this wish to come into effect.
All you have to do is survive this house.
I know.
Hmm.
I think my wild mage won't think of some way to become a magical goal.
I mean, you could just do that at first level. Alright, so I'm thinking of greasing the bitches.
Okay.
Grease is fun.
That would be just like around them, basically.
Yeah. That little, need me to draw it?
I did.
Alright. So that would require, upon
A
their turn.
deck. Right now, and then on each of their turns
Alright.
within this.
One.
Oh, well, that one passes.
That one passes.
And that one passes.
But it's reinstated upon each of their turns, which is beautiful.
That is to go.
Yeah.
Chunhua, you actually remember that flask you took? The glowing one?
Wait, I just realized something I should have done.
What?
I have 4 healing potions. I can give him a healing potion.
You can.
If you, at the beginning of your turn, you want to use a free action to check what that flask is, you can.
Okay.
That would be I'm gonna say that's gonna be an Arcana check on that one. But, if that's all Zexa will do, it will be
Yes.
Iberus.
Evers is your turn. Make a count. Don't die.
Well,
I'm
Iberus
not
is fine.
gonna get
He just needs to make a con save.
fuck.
Fail.
And he fails, which brings us to Shump, who is on his ass.
Wait, no. It is. Never mind. Chunk, you can
Alright.
get up for
Because-
half your move action.
If you...
Oh.
It's because with paralysis, you have to end your turn to do the check.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hmm?
and try to hit this damn thing with my maul again.
That's a hit.
Fucking finally!
You,
Mm,
are you poisoned, or... Well, either way...
Well,
that
he
doesn't-
was, but the 18
He did go
is.
down. Which means...
And
he,
I assume he got up for half his movement.
Yeah, he got it.
Alright, you crush this gas so hard. You just bring your maul down with the ferocity within your very soul, smacking him on the shoulder.
Good.
I'm gonna make
was
him do
aiming
a
for it.
deck save real quick. Yeah, he slips and falls onto his face because of
Good.
the grease under him.
Stay
Nice.
down! I guess that's gonna be the end of my turn. I don't have anything else to do.
I mean, don't you have like a bonus action second wind?
I mean,
Well, 1d10 plus your level
attack.
heal. You're like 2 health.
Do have that. I do. Yeah. Can I do that to
It's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
do that?
By all technicality, you can take all of your actions in any order you wish.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. So it's just
So roll a 1d10 plus your level.
Plus your level.
So 3.
Is that added to the damage, or?
No, that gives him healing.
He's level 2.
Alright,
So it's
so that
1d10
gives you
plus
plus
2.
3 healing, which puts you at 5.
It wasn't a really good roll, but it's better than nothing.
it was not. I've not had those tonight, so
Yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Which brings us to Owl Buddy.
Our buddy will give Nympheus another help action. Because our buddy is indeed the best buddy.
By the way, did we ever
And
discuss what kind of owl Owl Buddy is?
he is a celestial owl.
No, I mean, like, what form it takes.
It's a tiny owl.
Owl form.
It's basically just a regular owl that has
But
really.
are we, like, talking about barn owls or what?
One of those little burrowing owls.
Yeah, he looks like a burrowing owl, but with really glowing golden eyes.
Alright,
Glowing real shit eyes.
okay. Which brings us to this one, who's looking at Chunhua, and still wants to bite.
Has to do a dex save.
Oh, true. He has to do a dex save first.
He misses anyways. Fuck him.
He passes, but yeah,
He misses.
He missed his attack roll. So, brings us to second Ghast, who is on his face still, but is gonna get up.
Trying to do a dex save.
He's gonna try to get up. That's
and
okay.
passes.
He stands.
I don't like that.
Tries
attack
to attack the orc again.
Just tell him to stay down.
Bye.
And misses.
Alright, so which brings us to Chunhua.
Okay, you wanted me to do that Arcana check?
Mm-hmm. On that little flask.
Yes.
Because it's starting to feel a little warm in your pouch. You
23.
recognize this flask having alchemist fire in it.
Oh shit.
So I think I need my DM guide to find alchemist fire.
We can call you Roy.
Alright, this actually doesn't have alchemist fire in it, I think.
Would it be a free action to give Shump one of my healing potions?
I'll save it for
1d4 fire damage, improvised weapon, range 20 to 60 feet, dexterity saving.
Alright, you heard that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna extend the damage range of that to be the grease. Because we did say the grease is flammable.
Alright, so after I pass Shump the healing potion, I guess I'll just chuck the flask,
Alright.
aiming towards the grease.
You want to just aim at the ground, or you want to aim at one of them?
Well, I guess since they're on top of the grease, I'll aim at one of them.
Alright.
Probably the one that's in front of me.
Alright, so this one.
Yeah.
Improvised weapon, so just do,
1d20
just
plus
make,
dex.
Alright, d20 plus your dex.
Plus my dex. Hold on,
Yep.
Let's check what my dex is real quick. It is 0.
Alright, so just 1d20. Alright, that is a hit.
Okay.
So that's 1d4 damage from the flask immediately. then I'm going to say that the fire extends to the square as a whole, and every turn they'll have to do a dex save. So do 1d4 damage.
Okay.
So they have to do double dex saves.
Yeah. It's pretty much to avoid, like, to swat out the fire on their body
Do I have to
before it's...
roll damage twice since there's two of them?
No.
Okay.
No. For the grease is on fire. I do the damage for that.
Okay.
Okay, which brings us to Zexel. If it clicks. There we go.
I'm going to just give a help action to Shump, and that's going to be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Ibris.
Please pass.
This will be round 3. He has 7 more after this before he's none. That
No,
is
I
a
don't.
pass. That is a pass. You are no longer paralyzed, but you still are on. You're still on your back from being thrown, or rather slid. Shump. You have a healing potion. You are being helped, and there are
Yeah.
2 gas that are being engulfed in flame. What do you do?
First, I'm gonna use the healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
Just poke
So
him
that
back
is
in.
a
That's right.
D4.
2d4 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
D4 plus what?
3.
3.
Hey!
That's pretty
9
good.
health.
Want me to do that for you? While you do your roll?
Oh.
No.
You'd
be at 14.
Yay, not
yeah.
dying. Also, con save.
I'm
Yep.
really bad at math. Jesus.
You
Wait,
do have
con save?
advantage on your con save.
So you pass.
You pass, then it brings
Okay.
you to your action. Wait, drink of the potion counts as an action, correct? Or is that a bonus?
Yes.
Alright.
I was just gonna use that as a bonus action, so I could still hit.
Alright.
Hey, there's a good
Finally,
roll.
my mojo's back.
You hit.
Fucking die! Just
Eat shit.
slam it down, just screaming, "Will you just die?"
As you bring your maul down square to its chest, you hear a sickening crunch of its ribs and actually see bones break out of its back as it falls to the ground.
Finally.
We'll just put him at 13 then.
You feel a little better, and then it wears off. But you still feel a lot better.
I'll take it.
Hey, that's pretty much what happened in the last session of hoarding dragons.
Don't
Which
remind
brings
me.
us to Owl Buddy.
Owl Buddy will give Nymphius another help action because Owl Buddy is the best buddy.
Buddy is best buddy.
I'm gonna say Owl Buddy at this point is just smiling, watching people murder. Which brings us to this ghast who is now pissed off about being lit on fire by this ASMR in front of it.
Oh, that means you have to yeet the 17 gas from the turn order.
Yeah. Alright, but he actually has to make a dex save to not fall on his face. He passed.
Which he passes, and then he
a
has
dex
to...
save for the fire.
Which he
he
passes.
Oh my god.
But that only means he takes half damage, because he is surrounded by fire.
This
So-
ghast is a gun.
So
He takes 1
1d4. Yeah, round it up. We'll round it down in this case, but it's still.
Well, I'd say if it's 1, he's got to take the 1. If it's half damage.
You put it all wrong. Since one was on
Round
your
up.
at 31, he should be at 33. 'Cause he's at 34.
Oh, he's at 33. All right. Thank you. Then
There's still
he
small
is
children
going
screaming.
to go for a claw attack against Chunhua. It misses. The first claw attack to miss.
The first one,
As
not paralyzed.
as his claws catch only empty air, you're pretty sure you hear it spitting curses at you under its breath.
You did good.
Damn.
That's all I have to say.
It almost shocks you for a second because you thought these things were mindless. But this is showing clear sentience, understanding of what it's doing.
True. Good point.
Which brings us to Chunhua.
Okay.
Who has to do a con save and then
Mhm.
have advantage on her attack.
Pass. Advantage on your attack, that's a hit.
Oh my god. I keep getting such bad.
Alright. Which brings us... he didn't damage you, so that doesn't take effect. Alright,
Yeah.
which brings us to Zexal.
Zixel will. He's going to give. He's going to move out of.
Good choice.
Mhm.
And then he's going to give Ibris some advantage. And that's his turn.
Okay.
I can now purge heretics in 2 different kinds of fires.
Please don't set our buddy on fire. That'd be great. Then.
He would be able to move here. Which brings us to Ibris.
Oh. Hooray!
He finally gets to do something.
Oh, hang on. Just real quick.
Oh,
You can do what you're doing. This is for a effect in the room. Alright, nothing yet.
joy.
Nothing yet.
Oh boy.
No, don't worry.
That's ominous.
I just remembered a detail of the room. That is a hit on this bastard, which is... You want to roll damage?
Oh yeah.
6 points of damage.
Isn't that a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, it's a dex save
Yeah.
of 13.
Oh,
You
well,
son of a bitch.
sorry, he gets
You
plus
take
3
full
back
damage.
then. Alright.
So it's 3 damage.
To be fair, he's already on fire. How much more can
2
more
different
fire
kinds of
do?
fire. That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
Which brings us to Shump.
Shump, murder a
I'm just
thing.
getting annoyed at these. I am swinging my maul with I have at this thing's face.
That is,
God
you forgot...
fucking damn it!
You did forget your, dex save, or your con save, by the way.
Did let me roll that real quick.
You failed. You're poisoned.
God damn
Oh
it.
boy.
Okay.
I get to chuck the orchid again.
He's poisoned, not
Poisoned, not
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
Damn it.
Brings us to Owl Buddy.
Owl Buddy gives Nympheus another help action because Owl Buddy's the best buddy.
Which brings us to
Buddy's
the Ghast,
shitty.
I love and appreciate him.
who is
Owl
going
Buddy
to
is
go
just-
for a claw action against Shump.
Owl Buddy is just Palpatine at this
God
Oh
damn
my
it!
God.
Critical
God
hit.
damn it! Why?
He is down.
Again.
Well, here's the good thing.
You don't have to do the con save.
No, according to 5e, if you go unconscious, all basic stat effects that don't affect the mind are wiped.
I'm not poisoned anymore, at least.
You're not poisoned, and you don't get paralyzed.
Hey, too bad I'm down. And knowing
Again.
my history of death, I'm likely gonna
Did
die.
these crit you twice?
Yes.
Actually, one of them failed the crit, remember, I think?
No, there was another crit. I could have swore.
There was.
The first time he went down, I think it was a crit.
Yeah. Yeah, he took 16 damage that time.
I need to get better armor. That's what I'm getting.
Brings us to Chunhua.
Well, unfortunately, I can't healing hands him again. So I'll just have to go
You
on.
But,
can
save.
force someone else to drink a healing potion.
I just shove one down his throat.
Or
Pretty
someone
much.
else.
Fuck. Okay. I'll do that then.
Are we talking peer pressure or actually forcing them to drink it?
I don't think
she's
pure
pretty
pressure
much
is gonna work.
she's pretty much beer bonging this on him. So
Jesus
I-
Christ.
2d4
I'm not.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I'm going based off of Chunhua's because she's the one force feeding you.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're
So,
back at
8.
Hey. Alright, I am.
As you
Really
gasp back to
angry.
life, you just scream, "Son of a bitch!"
Yeah, that's fail. You
Which-
sons of bitches, will you fucking
Is
stop!
that my turn?
Chunwa still has to do her con save.
You still have your con save, you still have your bonus and your free action.
Okay.
God, I'm becoming Dean Winchester.
Pass. I'd say Sam. Sam dies more. No. Your
What?
free action isn't an attack action.
I was going for my attack.
No, you force feeding him the potion is the action.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, sorry. That's what
So you just end?
Yes.
Well, actually, she doesn't have to do a constitution save because she's already poisoned.
That's true.
You say Sam dies more, but there was a whole episode where Dean died thousands of
That's
times.
Yeah. Wasn't that because of the fucking
Gabriel.
Archangel, Gabriel?
Yes, yes.
Right, which brings us to Zexel.
The one who parades around is Loki.
He parades around as many things.
But primarily Loki.
Okay. Wizard doesn't want to touch anything like that in the 10-foot pole. So he's
I'll say that you could throw one of the legs of the chair if you want. Or one of the legs of the table.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get to use any of the healing potions I got at this fucking room.
I am so sorry.
I'm just gonna stand behind Shump, giving him the help action just in case
you.
of something, and that's
On the bright side, I'm being a wonderful meat shield.
you're the fighter. You're supposed to be the meat shield.
Talking
Or-
shit about me getting my ass kicked.
Which brings us to Ibris.
For the cleric,
Constitution
you're not
save,
supposed to be a meat
now.
shield.
Hooray. I keep minimizing the fucking window because I'm an idiot. Son of a...
You are poisoned.
And I'm poisoned.
Let me give you your little helpful icon.
Yay, icons.
Fucking... Damn it. Zexel's blocking my icon. There it is. Ibris, you gonna attack or what?
Oh, yeah.
You have disadvantage on the attack though. Put
That still hits
Yeah.
for 11 bludgeoning damage. Finally getting some decent damage. You bring your warhammer from the left into its ribs and hear a crunch of its ribs, and the flesh around it tears a bit. Which brings us to Shump.
Since I'm sure since he was swung left, it's moving towards me a little bit, so I'm gonna swing white. Well, I have to do a con save first, right?
Please, already, please, already.
Oh god, it's gonna be like the water bottle.
Hey!
Yeah, he went down. So you passed.
I'm trying to splatter
You
this thing.
have advantage on your attack roll. That is
Oh,
a
gonna be
beautiful crit.
critical!
It's gonna be like a beautiful
19. As
Swinging this thing as hard as I can to the right.
As you swing your maul into it, you catch it in the head, and the head just snaps violently to the side before detaching and just being thrown into the wall.
We survived.
God damn, dude.
I lived, bitch. Me and Phoenix.
It got me angry. I
Alright.
kept being hit, and then I was on the ground. I
Uh,
didn't like.
By the way, Chunhua did pick up a chain shirt, as well as a mess kit. And as you study the equipment that you got, you notice that the lantern is called a bullseye lantern.
I didn't pick those up.
Why
I
is
ignored
it-
them if anyone wants them.
Yeah, you can just drag it out of the fire. I mean, most of that stuff is inflammable, so anything that would have burned was already pulled out.
Let me mark that.
By the way, I need to figure out what the damn cloak of protection actually does.
Doesn't it give you like +1 AC?
I'm trying to find, but I couldn't find it in my list of magical items. I'll Google it real quick while you guys discuss what you want to pass around.
So can we assume
AC +1, saving throw +1.
Alright?
does that fire ever
So
go
you-
out?
So, do I just wear the cloak?
Yeah.
Just the quick-
That would give you, so saving throws +1, and your AC goes up by 1.
Okay, let me write that down.
I'll fix your AC for you. You're now
Does
at
that fire-
13 AC. The fire will go out in...
Whenever the grease spell goes out.
Yep. And that grease spell lasts for how long?
1 minute.
So yeah, it goes out after a few more seconds. And
I
you can
gather
actually pull the
Wait.
chest out, which at this point is just hinges and charred wood.
I gather up a handful of dust near the first gas that fell and just hold it in front of Shump. You almost got killed by this.
I don't want to hear it. You're a hero who kept going down just yesterday.
Alright,
Just blow it in
so
his face.
Shump, I'm guessing you're the one that wants to take the chain. Actually, no. Shump, your AC's 18, ain't it?
Yes.
And don't you have a shield though?
Oh.
Alright, so let's give the, why don't you give the chain shirt to, Ibris, who only has 12 AC?
Um,
What is that?
light clerics can't wear heavy armor.
I thought chain shirt was medium. I have the page marked down in my player's handbook.
Light clerics can't. Oh wait, maybe they can.
Yeah, a chain shirt is medium armor, giving you 13 AC.
What about Zhao? What's his?
Wizards cannot wear
Oh,
or
wizard. Well, isn't that shitty for you? I guess I get a.
Yeah.
Did you
Screaming children.
I can't control her. I'm sorry, but no matter what I do, she doesn't listen.
She yelled at you, Spider-Man.
It's okay.
Yeah. Also, she's not my child, so I don't really have much room to yell at her.
Isn't it your house?
Yeah, but I live with Nympheus' family, so...
Technically, it's our house.
Alright, so I'm...
Well, yeah, chain shirts are
medium.
medium armor, and clerics can wear them. So,
Hooray!
oh yeah, and no, not jump. Don't you have a shield?
I do not.
No, I'm talking about the cleric.
Ebrus.
I am not seeing one.
You should have had a shield with your holy symbol.
That is true.
Can I move myself somewhere for the sake of asking a question about the room that I'm curious about?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly make my way over.
Where you want to go, I'll put you there.
This room?
Just here?
Yeah. Do you guys want to investigate this room still or not?
She's
We
over
need to
here.
get out of the house.
Sure.
It's the one that Everett went into and then said nope, 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 and walked out of.
I don't want to investigate this house. I want to leave this house.
From this area, there's no clear way on how to get out.
There was another staircase we passed that we haven't gone down yet. We can try that way.
Yeah, you still, at this point, you still hear the chanting that you heard from earlier. And it does seem to be coming from about this way.
Okay, does someone want to
You
like?
investigate this room, or you want to go to the stairs that we haven't gone down yet?
If we're hearing chanting,
You're
usually-
also seeing a pretty fucking weird altar right here. And on it, you can see, from where you are now, you can see bones just bordering the walls of this room.
yeah, no. Let's.
Want to ignore it?
You want to
Yeah,
ignore this room?
Sounds good from that.
So you want to go over here?
Hearing chanting, we're seeing a weird altar. Where were the stairs?
Okay, down here is the way we haven't gone yet.
Let me do this real quick. Alright, nothing happens in that one. What? No. Don't be grumpy because we're playing a game. Alright, so I'm gonna move you bit by bit down to here.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. I'm moving you south.
Down the stairs?
Let me get out buddy, here, too. Well, that's going down the stairs. Like, you're going down the stairs, but this is where it leads.
Okay. Go to the middle of it.
Yeah, in this room, each of these little alcoves have different items within them. A lot of them looking as if it's a bit confusing and kind of disgusting.
I hope this is not a puzzle.
I'm going to detect magic as a ritual.
What exactly, like, what's the radius? 30 feet of you.
So I'm going to walk around using it as a ritual to detect if any of these are magical or not.
The items in the room are not magic, but you do sense definitive magic coming from around here. Like, as you get closer there, you feel it.
I found out. Hey everyone, there's magic over here. Do we go investigate it?
There is another room down here that... Chunhua, roll... What's your passive perception?
I believe it's 10, but I'll double check. Yeah, it's 10.
Alright. You feel a bit of wind, but you can't tell exactly where it's coming from.
Okay.
And on the wind brings a distinct smell of death. Alright. So what is everyone doing?
This house is awful.
Investigate the magic?
You want to go towards the magic?
I don't know.
Well, it looks like Nymphius is going towards the magic.
I'm indecisive. I'm kind of scared about doing it.
You see a light portcullis right here, but there is a lever next to you.
Alright, I'll just pull it then, I guess.
Alright, as you do that, the portcullis goes up.
So we can enter the room now?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna step on solid ground, like right here.
Oh, well. Mhm.
This doesn't look like an exit.
No, it does not.
The chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a cave heaped with refuse. Why am I stupid? Alright. Murky waters covered most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the wall. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also reaches above the water. Rusty chains with shackle dangle from the ceiling directly above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood. As you enter the water, it's about 2 feet deep. What's everyone's passive perception?
10.
And is minus 12.
Mine is 12.
Alright. So, Zexel and Shump actually notice what appears to be a pretty large number of small, like, moving trails within the water.
I have a question. The blood is dried. Is it too old to do, like, a good investigation check on it? Would I not get anything from it?
From here, you could tell that it's been there for a while.
Okay.
It seems to be a little bit of wet dust on the altar as well.
With my detect magic, can I see what kind of magic is emanating from the altar?
Yeah. Does it tell you, like, what school or...
Yes,
All right.
I learned at School of Magic, if any.
It... Why am I dropping on the schools of magic? I had this bookmarked. I know the word, but I can't think it.
Necrotic?
That's not a school, that's a damage type.
Necromancy is a school.
it seems almost a conjuration type magic. So, your detect magic reveals someone was trying to conjure something. And the blood itself, you deduce, was simply from them sacrificing something for the ritual.
Sounds like, my detect magic is sensing that there's been some kind of summoning here. For what, I don't know.
This pile over here. What is this?
That is a pile of, you can actually do if you want, you could do a nature check on it. Because it seems to be a bunch of mold and, bones and just rotten refuse. You just deduce that it is a great mound of fungus.
Nothing useful over there.
Why don't you give me a perception check too?
Okay.
Like as you're kind of walking past or walking away from it. Alright. You notice that these small movements in the water themselves seem to be distinctly staying away from this little alcove. They're staying distinctly away from it.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust the weird little water motions. Hey, let's. I didn't see that, but
You can actually do a perception check if you want to identify what the motions are.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, Putty will give you the help action before you do it so that you could have advantage on that check.
Hey,
Yeah. I'm going to say
I
roll
would.
again for that then. I'll just use the first result. Alright, so you notice that it's just it looks like rats. Just about a dozen rats moving in the water.
But they're all staying away from that.
They're kind of staying away from it, yeah.
Okay, hey
That's-
guys,
that's
these
ominous.
rats are avoiding that thing like a plague.
So,
How about we not go anywhere near it?
the wizard concurs, considering that several members of the party need to be healed.
I'm gonna cautiously get closer to the altar so I can investigate it a little bit.
Are you stepping onto it or still in the water? I do need to know the distinction.
I'm still in the water. I'm just looking at it closer.
Alright.
The wizard warns not to step on it because that's a bad idea.
I'm gonna give you a -5 to any checks you do on that altar from this distance.
Okay.
Because you can't see quite the small details. You can't tell if any of the blood's old. And you can't really get a good look at the chains that are coming down from it.
Can I call upon my secret trait for see if small imp bastard knows anything?
Small imp bastard.
Yeah, the secret drew for the additional features and traits was an imp offers me count.
Oh, yeah. What exactly are you trying to check for?
Just anything.
Alright, why don't you, roll an Arcana check? And throw a, nature check on there, too.
Right away, bows.
Alright. Alright. So, with the nature check, you notice that... Might as well do this now. This is a
Oh,
creature
fuck. Oh my god.
called a shambling mound.
That looks horrifying.
Oh.
They-
Yeah,
they-
let's not. Let's not. Let's get away.
I want to actually bring up its page, so I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what this thing looks like. But for the Arcana check, you notice that the imp tells you that the altar was meant to summon some great force, some great dark force of this realm, of this place that you are trapped in. He can't quite. Well, actually, what do you roll? 22? Yeah, he tells you that it was pretty much summoning one of the imp calls it a non-immortal lord. Specifically saying non-immortal.
Is Strahd not immortal?
Technically,
Well, Strahd
technically,
can
no.
die. Technically. Or, as far as you believe, Strahd can technically die.
So is it possible they were trying to summon him?
Do an Arcana check. Then. But I popped up what the shambling mound looks like in its rest. Yeah, you can't tell if he was being summoned or not. You just get a feeling as if you don't want to mess with it.
Yeah, let's not. These things are kind of awful.
Yes, the wizard whispers, how about we don't fight that thing?
Alright, so should we just get the fuck out of this room?
Yes.
Yes.
As you move to lead, the portcullis slams shut, right behind Shump.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck me.
Our buddy is tiny. Can he fit through the portcullis?
Let me see what the dimensions of the actual portcullis is. I need its actual height.
Owls are like,
So, if you want to do
They're
by
not-
the burrowing owl, go ahead, look up how tall the average burrowing owl is, and I'll let you use that.
Off the top of my head, I think it's probably like 3 feet or something.
Why not use like a pygmy owl? They're pretty small.
You can't go back on it. You already said burrowing owl.
Yes.
Besides, burrowing owls are cute. They have that little heart shape on their chest.
You do?
Yeah, like a small little heart feather.
You do? But pygmy owls are
I don't think pygmy owls are
straight,
cute, though.
straight up adorable.
I was gonna say
How
barn
dare
owl
you.
because they have heart faces.
Do you know what
And
any animal
barn
is
owls
cute?
are very native to Ohio, so.
Pygmy monkeys.
What?
Pygmy monkeys are cute.
They are.
everyone, I have a plan for
They,
this.
they're around 19 to 28 centimeters, so
Just under
around
a foot.
11 inches.
Oh my god, they're so little!
Alright, so if Owl Buddy is kind of. The water is too deep, but the portcullis has horizontal slats about every 12 inches. So if you give him a walking platform, he should be able to kind of squeeze through.
Can I just hold him in my hand
You
and
can actually put your arm through there, and he'll be able to walk over your hand.
okay, I'm gonna do that. Oh, buddy, save us!
What is Owl Buddy gonna do?
Can Owl Buddy try to push the lever down?
That would be a strength check.
Oh boy. I want it to be Buff Bird.
I want it to be Buff Bird.
I hope you guys know what image I was quoting.
I do, the one with the 3 arms on either side.
Alright, so go ahead, do a strength check for Owl Buddy.
Ew. An
I am
owl's
actually
strength is
into the
-4.
Oh my
Can
god.
We need that nat 20. Come on.
be in the Ziggy organization.
I like how Shump is standing on top of Zexel.
I'm
Fair,
going
I
to
was already healed.
I'm gonna give Owl Buddy
Excellent.
advantage on this roll.
If anyone is standing on top of anyone, it's Zexol is standing on top of me. I was already standing here.
There we go.
Alright,
That is me.
Owl Buddy just flies as high as he can and just drops and stomps on the lever. The lever actually snaps.
No!
Bird.
He was too buff.
Bird.
Um,
Oh no.
He was too strong.
You killed us all.
Owl Buddy.
You were the
You have
chosen
failed
one.
us.
Oh, buddy just wanted to be the best buddy so bad that he used too much of his strength.
He was the chosen one.
I can forgive Owl Buddy, but I cannot forgive you.
At this point, the voices start slowly coming back, and you can clearly hear them chanting words about the Dark Lord of the Realm, the owner of the castle, and the soul of this world.
God damn it. I knew he should have went the other fucking way.
That's fucking Strahd.
Oh no. There's no way to fix it. I don't have Bending.
Not to alarm anyone, but if that shambling mass of very flammable material wakes
It's
up,
not.
lure it onto dry land.
No, it's not all that flammable.
It's mold. It's wet. It's very, very wet.
That and they're born by lightning, so
You can almost, like, as you think about it for a second,
Wait.
you can almost imagine it's like moving sounds as a very wet slap.
Hold on. I have lightning damage. My rate is of the storm.
no,
They're born of lightning.
Everyone out of the water.
No, that's
Everyone out of the water.
I could set this fucking water alight.
it wouldn't do any good. It would kill all the rats.
Yeah. I mean, not while we're standing in it. I'll just, like, imbue my weapon and just stick it in the water.
Why haven't you been using that against literally anything else?
Because I have to sacrifice some of my health to do it, and
Yeah.
we were in scary situations. Sacrificing my
that's
health
not the
didn't
waifu
sound
manual.
Like a good idea.
I need the waifu manual. Wait, I have it right here. I'm stupid.
Due
Special.
to the situations we were in, I didn't think sacrificing my health to imbue my weapon was a choice idea.
I love how it just shows this guy getting bored by a fucking fungus. I gotta close that because of the glitch.
I'm not into this anymore.
I don't consent! I don't consent!
I don't need it.
I am literally not happy about.
As time goes on, you hear the voices growing louder and louder. And a red and black aura starts to emanate slowly from the altar.
Oh god.
Almost as if... Actually... Ibra, why don't you do a will save real quick?
Oh, joy. That's wisdom?
Yep. You feel a bit of a compulsion to approach the altar.
That's worrying.
A bit as in... Go?
You are wanting to get onto that. You want to get onto this platform. Like, right in the middle of the room. You want to get there.
slowly shamble towards the altar.
No, Ibris, don't go.
I'm just gonna see him walk. I'm just
Persuasion
gonna
check?
grab him by the tusk.
I swear to God, if you snap my other tusk off.
I'm just grabbing it.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
Would that be a
basically,
strength?
The altar
It'd be a
is
strength
glowing.
check.
The altar is glowing and it's calling to him.
Yes. Because of reasons that I can't say right now. So Ibris, make a strength check against him.
What?
Oh shit!
Ibris doesn't even notice as he just moves past you.
I grabbed his tusk. Am I just being dragged along?
Yes.
Because
Pretty
I'm
much.
just gonna
You're
let
being
go.
dragged through the water.
I'm just gonna let go. It's not worth it.
Mm.
I say I'll just be right behind him from being dragged.
As Ibris stands onto the altar, the chanting rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where you'd expect to see faces are only voids. One must die, they chant, over and over. One
This
must
keeps-
die. One
this-
must
this-
die.
Out of character, this is reminding me of the 13 Ghosts.
I fucking love that movie.
I've never seen it.
I've
I
never
need to
seen
make
it
you watch
either.
it.
You glance behind you and you notice a broom-shaped figure in the background.
Oh no! It chased us.
If
Zexel,
something has to die, I'm going to vote we kill one of these rats.
Wait, can't we just drag a rat onto the altar and then kill it with the?
let's try.
Ibris
Let's-
is pretty dead set of standing in front of this altar that is coated with dry
Wait a
blood.
second.
Okay,
Wait a
that's
second.
fine.
Hold on a second. Can I sacrifice my secret?
Your imp? No.
Damn it.
Hey,
Your
real
imp
quick.
is non-physical. It is ethereal.
Sacrifice a rat. There's a ton in here.
Don't kill Al Buddy or I'll kill you.
I would never dream of killing Owlbuddy.
Oh, Zexel, never
Let me
mind on
find
my.
out how many rats there actually are. Yeah, there's about 30 rats in the water.
Ew.
If we have to kill someone,
Mm,
Zexel,
So-
sacrifice our buddy, you can
Wait,
you
what's the
can
conversion
literally
rate
summon
for
him
rats to
again.
people?
Yeah, but then it'd be a different Owl Buddy.
Is it like
Because if this is what I think it is, then Owl Buddy's soul would be devoured. I don't like that.
Imagine Sean grabbing Owlbuddy, he was like, "This is for breaking the lever."
Owl Buddy's behind
I
the
did want to
bars.
control the wrath.
I'm being entirely
Control the
curious.
wrath
What is
of-
the conversion rate
the
for
wizard I
rats to
would.
people?
you don't really know. You're just hearing one must die. One must die. Over
I'm
and
just-
over.
Can I just
Alright,
stop
I'm gonna take
grabbing
that as literal.
rats?
Let's go rat hunting.
Go ahead and make a dex check. Not a
Me?
save, a check.
Me?
Don't forget you need to modify your saves after this.
Yeah.
Alright, so you managed to grab 2 rats in your hands.
I'm gonna bring them up to the altar and just slam them down on it.
Alright? As
Slamming.
you actually approach the altar and put the rats down, you feel compulsed to stay at the altar.
That's fine. Can I
You
still
have-
slam these rats onto this altar?
Make a strength check then. To see how hard. Alright, that's
not
a fail. You just have 2 pissed off rats in your hand now.
That's fine.
And
I'm
that's a
just
save,
holding
not a
it.
check.
Yeah, I realized that after I clicked it. I'm just gonna keep slamming them until until they stop struggling.
Jesus Christ.
Ibris,
Animal Bruce.
Another
Ibris,
story.
as this disgusting violence appears in front of you, that PETA would have my channel banned in a millisecond.
It's
You
about them.
notice an ethereal dagger form in your hand.
Don't you fucking
Oh,
dare!
good, I love banned spells.
Dare, you damn elephant!
The elephant is going to kill himself or kill.
You just
Now just a minute.
as
Michael Myers of the third.
as these rats, as every pain squeak coming from these poor rats happens, the dagger appears more and more prominent in your hand. At the base of the at the pommel of the dagger appears to be a rat skull.
I'm crying.
Well, someone's gonna have a bad time.
I wish
Yeah,
I had a
these
sound
rats.
effect for squeaks.
These rats. By the way, I'm gonna make another strength check to see if I can finally stop these things from squeaking.
Just snap their necks. Just stop slamming them.
Good at
I'm
this.
losing it. It's so funny. Just let me
Die.
It's just like,
I'd never have a new weapon for watching this.
You
I'm
can
look-
literally throw a fucking rat and just smash its head with your fucking maul. And you're choosing to just pound them against the altar. you just have a rat in each hand who's slamming it on the desk like an upset woman asking for a manager.
he's playing a drum beat.
Oh no, I'm a Kaelin!
It's a drum beat.
I'm a Kaelin! Oh no!
So, Ibris, what are you going to do with this ethereal dagger as the fucking orc is just beating these damn rats against a stone altar?
If I was Ibris, I would put the rats out of their misery.
You,
To be
fail.
to
Stop
be
moving your hands.
fail. I am not trying to make these things suffer. I'm trying to kill them.
You could have grabbed one, thrown the other, and fucking smashed its head with your maul.
No, I am trying to just smash them to death on this altar.
I'm imagining the fucking Robot Chicken sketch with the fucking Stormtrooper and the Ewok. Just quiet down, little buddy. No need to scream. Easy, easy. I know it hurts, but let me do this.
Buddy, wait.
Our buddy is glad.
Everybody must be staring in horror.
I'm just gonna snatch up one of the rats from his hands and stab it in the face.
Alright, Shump, make a dex save for that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because at this point, I'm pretty sure he's dead set on just smashing these fucking things. Alright.
I am.
As Ibris stabs the knife into the rat's head, you let go just at the last second. As the rat is still falling, the knife catches it in the back of the neck, pinning it to the altar. As the blood starts soaking the altar and filling small grooves within it, showing more horrified faces of various humanoids, the voices of these apparitions around you seem to slowly dissipate, and the shambling mound in the corner sinks further into the water, almost as if it was appeased.
Ignore all that. I'm just gonna look back at the elephant like, you son of a bitch, I was trying to kill these!
You're taking too
Here-
long.
You know what?
You're
You know
next
what?
if you don't shut your whore mouth.
Yeah, Shump, you take, let's see. Yeah, you take 2 damage from the other rat biting you in the hand.
Okay, this thing is dead.
No, one of them is dead. You were double fisting it.
No, that's fine. I am this rat. I'm determined So I'm just gonna, with all of my strength, just slam it repeatedly onto this goddamn table.
And you keep getting 11s.
I
What are
I'm
the
just gonna-
odds of
I'm
you
just
getting
gonna grab
11s? Someone help!
I know.
Someone help this fucking orc kill a single rat.
No, I am going to do this on my own. I'm just gonna grab it, both hands on
Owl
the body,
Buddy, I'm looking at Owl
slam it
Buddy,
head
and
over
Owl
into
Buddy's
the
looking at me, and we're both going, those poor rats.
He rolled another fucking 11.
I'm just going to just grab this thing, both of my hands on his body, and just slam it face first onto this damn altar.
Okay.
Hell,
There we go.
As soon
Thank
as its
you.
head makes contact with the altar, you hear a sickening crunch and its head just explodes, coating you with small brains and blood.
gonna smile, smile, and just. Do I have any pockets?
You actually do.
I'm just gonna put a. I'm gonna
Man,
put
you're
the
really
glass-
upset about that whole pile of ashes almost killing you, huh?
Yes. I'm just gonna grab. I'm just gonna with its body. I'm just gonna shove it in my pocket. That thing is gonna be a trophy of mine.
Alright.
I
As
will
Wait. Is the knife an actual thing, or did it disappear as soon as the rat was dead?
it disappeared.
Fuck.
Did the portcullis open?
The portcullis actually opened as the shambling mound sunk into the water.
Okay, cool, we can leave now.
Alright.
Okay. You want me to do you guys a favor as you're trying to escape?
What?
I don't.
I could just
So-
move you to the map because 2 secret doors opened.
I was gonna go this way.
Oh, you want to explore that other room?
I was hoping the exit was that way.
Alright, you can explore it.
Alright, let me see if the exit is over here.
I'm pretty sure Shump is just standing idly. Ibris, give me a perception check.
Oh joy. Perception check. Yay.
Alright. You actually notice that right here is the physical form of the dagger that you held in your hand to kill the rat.
Yoink.
I'm gonna do perception for where I walked into.
This is my baby.
You notice on this wall is a skeleton in dark robes.
Okay.
As you actually get closer, it is wearing a symbol that you had saw previously in this house. It is actually a symbol of. It's a symbol that matched on the letter from Strahd. On the hand of the skeleton is a gold ring worth 25 gold.
I'll take his ring.
Now we have grave robbing to the list of atrocities this party has committed.
Listen, my character doesn't give a shit about committing atrocities. She knows
Yeah,
what she's done
I
and
think-
she's okay with it.
We have animal cruelty, we have arson, we have grave robbing.
Hey,
He's
in
already
my
dead. What do they need it
Don't
for?
forget murder.
We haven't
In
murdered
my-
anyone
hey,
yet.
defense of
Well,
animal
except
cruelty.
ghouls.
Those
And-
gas
Yeah, those were
clearly
undead. That doesn't count as murder in any
definitely-
society.
Hey,
A dead man doesn't
In
need his gold
defense-
ring. I need it because I'm alive.
animal cruelty. At least I care about children. I want to make life
Sentence that
better.
starts with "in defense of animal cruelty" is not something I want to listen to.
Hey, that chihuahua deserved it. Look at me funny.
I'm gonna do this again.
Fine, I will reroll it.
Jesus fuck.
Abusing those poor rats.
You know what? This one is for Rat Slayer.
Hmm?
Alright. Shump, you actually hear the sound of a dark, almost mocking laughter coming from behind you. But as you look back, nothing appears to be there.
So no
It's
exit
that one
here.
black guy
Fuck
from the
you,
video.
disembodied
You can look
voice.
through his eyes and teeth.
Alright, what'd you say?
No exit.
There is no exit, but there is a door right here that appears to open.
Alright, I'll open it.
Just
As you
Think
open
I'm
it, you
going to-
just see
Oh.
this room again.
Oh, cool. Yay.
I think I'm just going to inspect my new favorite toy.
It appears to you could use it as a normal dagger. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're gonna need to become attuned with it before it has anything fun.
So,
Alright,
we just go
then.
back upstairs?
You want to go back up
Yeah.
the stairs?
Well, there's
Yes.
no exit down here,
There's
so...
nothing. Alright. So, let me move you to the fun pit. The fun pit. Owl Buddy's taking point because Owl Buddy is Owl Buddy.
Owl Buddy can fly 60 feet.
I'm moving him there. There you go. You hear the light crackling of fire coming from down this way.
So, a fire started?
You're not quite sure if it started, but you do hear, like, light crackling.
And I wasn't crackling before, right?
No.
Uh,
But as you start moving about this room more, it feels very still. Once there was a smell of pure rot, dread, and decay, it feels as if it's been satiated.
because we killed a rat.
You don't
I
know
feel
what...
like this is-
For all you know, it could have been the cruelty that satiated the house.
True.
I feel like Everest is slowly being
So,
decayed
can
in
we
terms
just
of
go all the way
morality.
back up to the main floor of the house and leave that way?
Hang on, let me do this real quick. Yeah, you still hear the
Zexo-
crackling from this way.
Zexel goes, since a lot of the party is severely injured, it would be good to have a rest to heal up.
You want to go back
the
to
bed?
that, the 5 bedrooms?
Yeah.
Alright, that's over
Sure.
this way. Here. I can do it faster. Look at the wrist. Look at the wrist. Alright. So, you taking another long rest?
Yeah.
eh.
Still nothing. What are the odds?
That's a good
I think
thing.
we'll look.
You don't know. It could be a bad thing that nothing's happening.
That is true.
Alright, so everyone get your HP back, your spell slots back. And for the sake and within each of your dreams, Gustav and Elizabeth Durst appear in your dreams saying, "Thank you for putting our wretched bodies to rest once more."
I don't even know if I should accept that thanks because they're child abusers. And
Yeah,
I don't think I
no,
care about the thanks for a child abuser. But you're welcome.
Well, Elizabeth wasn't a child abuser.
Just for that?
Gustav was the one that bricked them up.
Oh.
Elizabeth was a murderer. She murdered the maid. The, wet nurse?
I guess I could be like, you're welcome, but I hate you.
Thanks, but I hate it. The nursemaid, that's the name of it. And then, just because you're resting for a full 8,
Maybe they can be better parents in the afterlife.
still nothing, then the last 3.
Probably not.
Fucking Christ, what are the odds?
Apparently very good.
I've rolled like 4 11s, 6 5s.
Oh, no, you don't have anything to say about 11s. That has been my between 9s and 11s. That has been pretty much all I've rolled tonight.
Oh, you know what I just realized? Hold on.
What?
I didn't sound
I'm
like you were
only
playing
going to
Call
take 7 hours of rest.
What?
I'm a spook the orc boy.
Oh no!
Make a stealth check to get up to him.
I'm gonna let you
Oh.
know now that may not be small.
Yeah, you gotta make a stealth check before you enter the room. Because you
Oh,
are a fucking
sure.
elephant.
What the fuck is happening?
He's trying to scare him.
And you have to also be his passive perception.
Yeah. You failed, so he just hears you walking up to him because you bump into his hammer. Or his maul.
Damn it.
I'm gonna
I
look
mean, I've
over
still got
at
the
you.
rat dagger in my hand. It's still gonna look pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah, but
Look
now he
over.
has a fucking maul in his hand.
And who's to say I don't sleep with my hand axe underneath my pillow?
You also... 3 of you have... No, 4 of you have crossbows.
Actually, since he has a fear of women, I think it would have been more terrifying if I walked in and stepped in the doorway.
Yeah,
And one
that-
of you...
Oh my god.
One of you still has
Yeah.
that box of 5 engraved crossbow bolts. I don't know which one of you has it.
I'm the one who has it.
I'm surprised you haven't used it.
I've just
Nimius.
been,
Not
I've
only
just
would
been
it have
using
scared
my
me
halberd
more,
instead because I get the advantage.
Yeah, Halberd is great.
Yeah, but at the same time...
Nympheus. Not only would it have scared me more if you had walked in, it would have doubly scared me because one, I'm probably undressed, and I also like enclosed spaces. So you would have terrified me on 3 fronts.
And think, she probably would have been walking in with her normal clothes.
Yeah, no.
Knowing her, she likes her deep cuts.
Like I said, she's really edgy.
Weird.
I don't wanna know.
Okay.
So like, look at these scars.
Yeah. Alright, so, full rest, got your health back, got your spell slots back. You're having a pretty decent time right now, except you're still in this fucking moldy-ass basement.
Oh
This
yeah,
beer is
that,
delicious.
Really psychopathic elephant.
Ibris, that means during your long rest you can prepare new spells, and you have everything in your spell list plus your expended ones.
Mm-hmm.
Think of some shit.
So you could change out some first level spells for something else.
He's saying get more healing spells.
Yes.
Have a sack my back.
Okay, listen,
I'm too
you're
lazy
not
to
a
do
best,
this,
you're not tank cleric best cleric, so you need healing spells.
I forgot I had a
lazy to find-
muffin! I'm happy. I'm a fat bitch, don't judge me.
Back crinkle ASMR.
Bad nom ASMR.
How does one forget that has a muffin?
Fuck you, that's how.
Okay then.
Alright, so what are you doing now?
I guess getting out of this basement.
Oh no, the DM rolled a 20.
As you wake up, you hear a loud, very concerning crash upstairs.
Oh god.
And with the second thud, dust rains down a little bit.
Okay, wait. So, was it directly above us, like first floor?
No, it's just upstairs.
Okay.
With that, you hear a very loud, it sounds like a stone slab just smashing into the ground from down this way.
Just switch.
Well, here, let me do my drawing line thing. from like, fuck, this way.
Near that fucking creepy altar.
It's coming from about the same direction, but
The wizard doesn't like this.
well, the alternative is climbing up about, I think they said about 30 feet of stairs to go to the top floor, just to go down about 20 feet of stairs.
If it gets us out of this fucking house,
It's up to you.
I mean, don't we have to fight a thing that may have TPK'd the entire party before we play this?
is a broom really the thing that's gonna get us the milestone to level us up again?
Probably.
By the book's rules, you have to leave the house for you to get that milestone.
Okay, let's climb the 30 feet and then climb down the 20 feet and leave this goddamn house.
Okay, let me move you.
Let's leave the house.
Loading.
I don't want to fight in this house anymore.
I just want to leave. This house is awful.
Alright. Let me move you to the first floor. If I can, because fuck. Please? Fuck it. I'm moving you to this room because it's the closest on my map. You should be southwest, or in the bottom left. Ebers, you're not there. Fuck you. You're not out of the house. You don't get to leave yet.
I'm doing things.
I'm moving you into this room. No, you don't. No, you don't.
What?
Oh,
Why can't I control? Why? There. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Where is he? There
where's
he is.
who?
What's happening?
You notice that the thudding from the house seems to have come from the robot crushing through the doors.
Oh, hey, it's
Sorry,
you.
oh.
We did kind of believe him.
He was out in the streets.
Yeah, he probably got lonely.
And
You know, as an apology, as an apology for me for us leaving this out here, I'm gonna grab the rat from my pocket and hand it to the robot.
as Hayner takes the rat, you hear a loud thud coming from this room.
What?
You hear something thudding against the door in that little room.
What room?
I don't.
How about no? How about all the no?
Yeah, how about
And
we
fuck it.
do it and we
The
leave?
closet?
Yeah.
I'm just going to get into position to throw a certain cone of fire.
Oh my god.
Shump,
You're
open
gonna
the door.
open the door?
Shump, open the door.
We
How about
not.
not open the door and we just leave?
We not.
Shump, open the door.
We not. You know what? No. All right. I'm gonna open the door.
I'm going to.
I'm going to grab
26.
Shump.
Uh,
I'm going to grab Ibris. As I open the door, sling him into it.
As you open the door,
Oh no!
I'm
Please
assuming
no.
that would be a
Why not?
strength check.
Why not no?
No, it's no.
as you open the door, a
It
broom
was
flies
me.
out
Oh shit.
and lunges
Okay.
at Shump.
Ibris, you best
Come on,
deal
man.
some serious damage against this shit.
That's what you get for abusing rents.
To be fair,
Oh,
Shump, you didn't have to open the door. You said you opened the door to shove him in.
To be fair, I was also wanting to, as soon as I shove him in, slam the door shut. But okay.
Are you fucking serious? God damn it.
Fuck. Please. Oh, I was on GM overlay, that's why.
I am despise.
That's almost everyone. All we need now is Ibris.
I did the 13, but it doesn't want to do the fucking result.
You gotta
You-
click on
you-
your icon first.
Yeah, you have to click on your token and then click initiative.
Still the same. Okay.
Now you're on there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me put in descending order. I hope you're all at full health now.
Yeah, we have a
We
little
should
bit.
be.
Yeah.
And of course, Owl Buddy goes first.
Yay, Owl Buddy.
Owl Buddy has a passive ability to not get attacks of opportunity, so he's going to go all the way over here behind Shump and giving him the help action. And that's his turn.
After this, I gotta level up our Robo friend.
Oh yeah, Robo Friend.
I gotta fucking do this real quick because I will make sure nothing's
Robo?
over. Robo friend
Hi.
is kind of weak because I forgot to level him up.
He also has the highest
Yeah.
initiative. Shouldn't he have gone?
Yeah, I was fixing it. Sorry.
Okay.
So, Robo Buddy has. Fuck. Robo Buddy's kind
Has
of a
stuff.
tank.
Well, didn't you make him to be a
I rolled
tank?
over 1,000
I made him
deaths
to
with
be
you.
just a body. But then again, he is a barbarian, so.
Jesus.
Barbarians
My friendship
tanks.
with him grow
Yeah.
after offering him a rat body.
Hayner is going to see this broom and just move towards it out of curiosity and end his turn. Which brings us to
Okay.
Shump.
Attack.
As you actually look at the broom, you notice that it's wearing a top hat and has a coat dangling from it.
Oh god.
Dapper.
I'm gonna feel bad about attacking it.
It did just come out the coat closet.
Oh
No,
my god, it's gay.
murder the broom.
Yeah,
We can't legally attack it. It's
Okay,
too
but
fancy.
I've already committed animal abuse. Am I really ready to commit a hate crime?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
smack
broom,
this thing with my
though.
maul.
Oh, I see. Just because he's mahogany. I see.
I am absolutely ready to commit this hate crime. Fuck it.
Alright, that's a hit.
Hey.
12 blunt damage.
Huzzah.
Jesus. Alright. So, you bring your maul down at its side, and it literally flips and lands back on its bristles as you, as it finishes getting hit.
You put it the wrong one, so yeah.
What the fuck? No, I didn't. What? He said,
What the fuck?
It was at 17.
there. It does
And,
look very damaged. A lot of the bristles are gone, but it did just do a flip and correct itself in the air. Which
Did it
brings
lose
us to
any of-
Owl Buddy.
Did it lose any
All
of
right.
its
Everybody will do
clothing?
the exact same thing.
No, you literally hit it in the bristles.
Oh, so I mean, it didn't lose its top hat. That's impressive.
Okay, Owl Buddy, instead of doing what I wanted it to do last time, it will go to next to Ibris over there, giving him the help action. And
Wait, I
that's
did
Owl
level up.
Buddy's
That's awesome.
Owl Buddy is best buddy.
indeed. And Ibris, it's your turn.
You know what's great about enemies made out of wood?
They're flammable.
Bone?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, he did just come out of a closet. We have boned gay people in the past.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hey, if I'm going to commit animal abuse and hate crimes against the gay boom, I may as well go all in.
But why would the
Well, if you're
broom be
committing a
gay?
hate crime, does that make
I
me
also have
Hitler?
an orc.
Is it just because he's dressing fancy?
He came out of a closet.
You hate him because he's rich.
He's
Yay.
classist.
Came out.
Since this
It
is a
came
hate
out of a
crime
closet.
and I'm burning him,
I literally
does
just
that
said
make me Hitler?
yes.
You are also a cleric, so
I am Hitler.
I was gonna say you're the Catholic Church.
Oh yeah, good point. The Spanish Inquisition.
Hooray! It's the Catholic Church. Oh no,
I
it's the
assume
Catholic
that-
Church.
Basically,
I assume that burning hands hit.
Huh.
Oh wait, doesn't that mean that the robot and Shump have to do dex saves now?
Yeah.
It's a 15-foot cone.
What
The
do we not
cone.
get? What do we do to
who's
save?
half of the cone?
Oh, right. Oops.
Hayner fails.
Oh
Am I
boy.
half of the cone?
He's.
No.
Okay.
Then Broom of Doom. Holy shit, it's Dex. Broom of Doom hits a 12, which probably fails.
It should be
I
E
failed
versus
that.
spell DC.
Spell save is 13.
Yep, it fails. Shump passes.
Hey!
Xaner fails.
Yep.
Roll
Yeah,
damage,
roll
Evers.
Cast it well. There we go. Do the thing.
11 fire damage.
I thought someone was gonna try to tame the broom, by the way.
You can tame it.
No.
I thought someone was gonna try to. Well,
No.
with a almost satisfactory crackle and crash, the broom catches on fire. And the last thing you see is the top hat and the jacket burning away into the ash.
No, not the fancy clothes.
He pretty much got Thanos snapped.
Oh shit.
By fire. Yay!
I shall take some of the ashes and put it into a pouch. This is mine now.
The broom has been yeeted before it ever had a
lot
turn.
easier this time.
Yeah, because the first time you did that, you were only level 1.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that one JoJo made.
Yeah, I
We're
know
not
what you
gonna-
mean. I know what you mean.
We're not going to talk about that anime that no one likes, that everyone has also actually watched.
I've actually been watching it. I kind of like it. I like
Oh no,
absurdity.
same. I was just making a Nux Taku joke. I love the show.
Alright, so that means we leave the building.
Zah!
Hooray.
Which means
We
you
are
now
no
have enough
longer-
experience to level up to level 3.
Hooray.
Which means
Level
you should be on this
3.
new map. But you don't get to take that effect until you rest.
It's fine.
Oh, where did we all end up?
You should be on the
I
map
think
now.
that is not. Oh,
I'm trying to find
maybe
the
it is.
fucking orc.
God, where am I?
Oh, did he phase out of existence again?
He did. Oh no.
God damn it. We need an official token for you so I can find you easier.
He'll be back in a moment. He just has to phase back in.
No, it's because he doesn't have a token on this map. Because he never chose one when we first did this.
Just drag and drop him onto.
He doesn't have an official token. That's why I can't do it.
Because I don't know how to choose a token.
You send me an image, literally any image you want, and I have my sister-in-law make a token for you.
Okay, I will be doing that
Okay,
to you in private chat now.
okay. I will find you a temporary token. Fuck it.
He's fine.
What? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. I actually had to make him disappear. Because time has passed. You guys magically warped into this house and don't know what the fuck happened. As you look around, you have no sign of the wagon that Eastmark had said he was going to buy. And your only clues of where he went were the chapel to the north. I think that's north. Where's the compass? Yeah, the chapel to the north or the burgomaster's house to the south. Congratulations, Megan, for breaking your Naruto pen or pencil. Believe it.
Uh, which
Yeah.
destination is closer?
Don't worry. You just gotta get some Hashirama cells and it'll go right back together.
Shut the fuck up.
He has a point.
I can't help it that Hashirama
So-
cells are OP hacks.
So where are you going?
Which one's closer?
They're both about the same distance.
Oh,
The Burgermeister?
The burgomaster's mansion that you
That
previously slept in.
Yeah, that one.
Alright, there?
I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Alright. Which means I have to find the map real quick. So you guys move yourself on the map there. Alright. Let me move this shit. Thank fucking baby Jesus. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to give you guys sight again in here, aren't I? Fuck me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I mean, our buddy has like 120 dark vision, so
I also have dark vision.
I don't know what half of this shit is because no wait, I
I
went
also
to the
have
wrong
dark
map.
vision.
I went to the wrong fucking map. God damn it.
Yay.
Son of a bitch. That's the wrong city.
Time is the bitch.
Yeah, there actually isn't a map for that building. So, yeah, you guys are just gonna go back here. Fuck that. I'm not building a fucking mansion for you guys.
Sure.
So, should we go to the chapel?
The chapel does have a map, but you don't have to. If you guys want to
Sad
investigate the
bitch.
mansion first, I could just tell you what's there in that. The book does say.
You're not building a map. Sad socialist. No.
It's just I don't have the time. I mean, I could build a map in about 2 hours, but I doubt you want to sit here for 2 hours doing nothing.
Oh yeah. No.
Should I do an investigation check inside the house?
It'd be a survival check if you want to track anyone.
Oh, okay, then I'll do that.
Whoops.
Did I click it? No, I didn't. I'm trying to do. There we go.
Alright. You've noticed that the tracks that are there and the markings are at least 2 days old. And no one's been there within 2 days. The body of the man that was previously in the coffin in the front or in the main room has been removed, along with the coffin itself. Outside of the mansion are tracks of a wagon leading north.
So they probably went to the chapel already.
If anyone else wants to check out the mansion, go ahead.
That's a shitty goal.
Yeah, you just notice there's a lot of scratch marks on the walls and footprints that have stamped down all the plant life around the building. And that's about it. You can't tell what it was.
Could I do like an Arcana check to see if there was any magic involved or something?
Sure. You can try. Alright. you notice that there is distinct telltale signs of something being summoned around the building, whether it be organic or not. Yeah.
So should we just go to the chapel?
If you want.
I do.
Anyone else?
Yes.
Okay, I believe I do have a map for that. Okay.
Really?
Please tell me if you have sight.
I
You
don't.
Son of a bitch. Oh well. I can drag and drop. Fuck. Slowly and surely I'll start to prepare these things sooner because I'm a dummy. And I have to look up fucking Shump once again because I'm stupid.
Don't forget Owl Buddy.
Owl Buddy can eat an ass right now because he doesn't need sight. He will get sight when I say he gets sight.
Can't you see I'm legally blind?
Owl Buddy is at my beck and call for the very moment because I need to give you guys sight. Wait, can I just do this? Nope. Why? Ibris, you good?
Yeah.
Can you see?
Let me see if I can see. I can see.
Next up will be Zexel. Zexel, you good?
Yep.
Alright.
My God, that man has a bigger nose than I do. Jesus Christ.
Chunhua, verify for me now.
Yep.
Oh wait, I just remembered. The 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 elephant doesn't have innate dark vision.
Well, this building is very well lit. And Shump.
I do
Verify.
have.
Alright.
I do have.
Fix your stats real quick if you wish.
I
So
I would need
for this man.
A what?
I'm gonna need to figure out the magical goal stat blocks to.
Yeah, well, you still have to take your long rest for it.
I know, but
I'll
for
have to
the
Ismark, what's his name?
all that I'm gonna.
Ishmael, you want to ask about him?
Yeah.
Alright. The man in front of you seems very distraught. Let me open up my doc real quick because I want to make sure I get everything right. Where's my documents? Seriously, Google, what the hell's wrong with you? There it is. I'm stupid. Alright, so the man in front of you seems very distraught. The door. I forgot to read the description of the building, but fuck it. The doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading into a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors and 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within citing a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the floor.
Ignoring that scream, I'll be like, what happened to Ismark?
The boy and his cursed sister have left 2 days hence. They said that they were going to Valakai.
Can you tell us how to get there?
Yes, if you would, let me go to my chamber and retrieve a map. I can show you.
Alright, you can take your time. I'll just chill out.
He's gonna go to his room and look for it. It's gonna take him a moment if anyone wants to investigate.
What was that scream again?
Can we use like perception? That probably wouldn't help actually. Never mind.
The scream came from underneath the chapel.
Oh joy!
Um,
Oh, little
investigation.
boy locked in the basement of the church.
Insight?
Insight is to tell someone's lying.
Oh, okay.
You could do a perception check if you want. Four. You just noted that there's wood beneath your feet.
Yeah.
Anyone else wanna? Yeah.
Where is Owl?
I'll fucking get Owl Buddy. God damn it.
Owl Buddy is necessary.
Owl Buddy will be here in a moment.
I guess we can
Owl Buddy's best buddy.
Owl Buddy is about to meet a wood chipper.
Oh no, not nobody.
There, Owl Buddy.
Not Owl Buddy. Take Shump, not Owl Buddy.
Hey! Aim your meat shield.
I like how we
There.
all love Owl Buddy more than anything else.
I mean,
Because you've
yeah,
already seen Owl
buddy.
Buddy die once in a horrific fashion.
Yeah.
By the
Buddy
way,
is best buddy.
Zal, if you want to choose an official token for Owl Buddy, go ahead, and I'll have that one edited too.
There's
By edited, I mean just like take the image and put those like bronze rings around them so people could, so I can find them better and other people can spot the tokens better.
I'll just send you one in a DM tomorrow.
Okay. Honestly, take your time because we're not gonna have another session for almost a month.
For weeks, yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else want to check out real quick before the old man comes back?
No, I think I should just be straight up with them and just be like, what was that scream?
The old man comes back and leaves the door, meeting Zexel on the way. Hello, child. How do you fare today?
Hello, Father. I'm doing as well as I ever can be within this strange place.
Are you not from Barovia?
No, Father. We're from somewhere else.
The devil himself must have brought you here for some purpose. May the morning Lord have mercy upon you. As he passes forward, he goes back to the altar and recites a quick prayer before opening the map upon it. Right. So, I'm going to bring you guys over to the map of Barovia real quick. Whisper. You should be able to see that because it should be... Yep. So he points out a few different factors upon the map. Zoom out, like, pretty far out if you need to, and look at the map more. But he points out a path leading pretty much straight up to here. You could just look at that if you need to. And he points out the thin red dotted line on there, pointing out the quickest path to Valakai.
What is this place?
That is where the devil himself resides. We would not recommend you go there. Not many return.
Some do.
Like my son, yes. As he mentions his son, the scream beckons from beneath the floorboards once more, screaming, "Father, I'm hungry!"
Oh, yikes.
What was that?
What in all the planes of existence is that racket?
Forgive him, he is not of himself. 18 moons have passed since he had raided Castle Ravenloft in an attempt to kill the devil. He returned much like that.
I'm
If you
gonna
want,
look
we
into
can fix
Shump
it.
because he's partial to violence like I am, and be like, we gotta kill him.
Please, no, I can save him. Please, just spare my boy. I can save him. As he, pretty much begs to you, you see him with light convulsions as he's shaking out of fear for his son's life.
His
Feel
body
that
is obviously
adamant.
not okay.
Thank you. I can save him. I know I can.
I'm just going to ignore everyone and just getting any better.
As he assures you his son will be safe, the screaming continues underneath the floorboards. Just screaming in an unholy shout. It's almost soul shaking of this person underneath the church screaming that he's hungry, begging his father to feed him.
Okay. Although, one more time, is he getting better?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in many moons, but I'm searching. I'm searching for a cure. I'm close.
Okay, can I just
What
grab his shoulder?
is
I'm just.
your son?
Can I grab his shoulder? I mean, actually grab it. Not just rest my hand on it. Put some pressure on, like, you helping him. Because that torture.
I'm trying to find a cure. He was bitten by the devil. I can fix it. I know I can.
I'll just
Oh, great.
If that demon
But in-
child, the false daughter of the Burgomaster, could be twice bitten, why can't I fix him with my own research? I know I can.
What
Have
is
you
this
tried to
demon?
click,
wait, she was
or
twice
perhaps
bitten.
stay
The devil Strahd. I can fix it.
I didn't ask who. I said what.
The devil
Uh.
Strahd is a vampire.
Oh, great.
So you intend to cure vampirism?
I know I can.
Alright.
He hasn't fed. He hasn't fed, so there's a chance that he can be better.
Can I look around to see if I can see a hatch or anything to where I can, where he would be under the floor?
Not from this room, but you do believe there is a hatch from somewhere.
Alright, can I just wander around doing an investigation, try to find it.
Yeah. All
What
right.
was that room?
Nothing you need to worry about. You notice in this room there is a hatch. I'll move you there so you can see it.
Oh my god, there were rooms off to the side and I didn't notice.
There's a hatch right there,
Okay.
and it has a large chain on it. The man follows behind. He says, "Please, please, please leave my son. I can save him. I know I can."
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna turn
Should we-
around and actually smack the dude. I want to
You're
try to
going to
literally
assault the priest?
smack some sense into him.
As he
So
falls, this is a frail old man nearing his late 60s. So I'm gonna say you just knock him to the ground. I'm
Okay,
assuming
that's
you're not gonna kill or try to kill him, but
No,
you're just
I
trying.
just wanted-
Yeah.
I wanted to
I was gonna
literally
say I was-
smack some sense into him.
I was gonna say I was gonna grab Chump's wrist before he moved in to slap him.
I want to try and be gentle with him and be like, listen, I know you're
Me-
grieving right now, but that is not your son anymore.
He drops to his knees, praying to the morning Lord. Please, Lord of light, holiness of this land, please save my son. You can't kill him. He can get better.
He
I
is
know he can.
already dead.
Um,
That thing, that isn't your son.
My character is trying to be as nice as possible, although she's losing patience because she really wants to kill that vampire downstairs. She'll try to be like, listen, there is no cure for vampirism.
You're gonna need to make a check to prove that, though.
What kind of check?
It would be Arcana, because it is technically a magical disease.
Okay.
But yeah, that fall under Arcana.
Alright, you do know that there isn't a cure. In fact, there is no cure for anyone who has fed.
Oh, but he hasn't fed.
The man says, please, please, you can rest here as long as you wish. You can rest, and I will give you safe haven. I will give you safe haven from anything in this city. I just want my boy.
Okay, I have a question. I know that he hasn't fed, right? Because he told me, and I know that if he hasn't fed, there's possibly a cure. But do I know what that cure could be?
No.
Moreover, how do we know he hasn't actually fed?
Why don't you make a quick perception check? Because you did see that, trapdoor. Alright.
You can see that it's made out of wood.
Yeah.
You saw that there was a very large chain on it. And
Okay,
that's
so-
about it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
clearly
made
an
of
inhuman
metal.
strength.
Um,
Guys, can I just have a talk with him?
That's for the party to decide.
That's why I said
Yeah.
guy.
Where his research has led him.
If you want to discuss that about the party, that's up to you guys.
Okay, I'll share my knowledge that if he's telling the truth about his son having not fed, he can possibly be cured. But no one.
There's a possibility he can be cured.
It's only a possibility, and I've never heard of a case of it happening.
He says that there are 18 moons worth of research in my office, pointed to this room. He says, you can look, you can rest here, you can be safe, and you just let me have my boy. I can cure this. I can fix this.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, real quick. Y'all go check that. I want to have a talk with him. I swear I would have no violence. If you want, y'all can even take my weapons.
I think
With
You can always leave Owl Buddy with him.
I'm not
I
leaving
think me and Zekel
Chump
have
alone
most
with this
of
frail
our
woman.
knowledge, so we should probably be the ones to peruse his research.
Yeah, Hayner's just sticking at the door. Like the door is still open. You see as he tries to walk in, he just bounces off an invisible barrier. He just
Ah,
looks
so
at it
he's the
confused
vampire.
and sits down.
Ah, so he's the vampire.
It's... I can't tell you because it's part of his character.
Wait, hold
Damn
on.
it.
Repeat that.
Hayner, the robot, he just
Yeah.
kind of bounces off the barrier outside the building.
Okay.
Like, you can't tell, but you do know that this is still a church.
Okay, so he. That's unnatural.
Not really. You don't know how this thing was made. You don't know how it works.
I'm assuming everything about him is
Yeah.
unnatural.
It could be a
Reading
hand
his
cleaner.
notes, what do I gain?
Huh?
Reading his notes, what do I discover?
You do notice that he actually has not... That chain on that door has not been removed in 18 months. He was supposedly turned in 18 months. And he, in his journal, he says that the boy was enthralled, sent directly home by the devil Strahd. Almost as if he was sent directly home for a purpose. The notes say that he had struggled with the boy to keep him off of him from feeding, and which is what caused the destruction within the main hall itself. As after he chained him up, he did research, and he has made a bit of progress, but not enough to actually make you think he's competent enough to find a cure. At a later point in the journal, it just sounds like the ramblings of a madman.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you real quick. Ibris,
Yeah.
just guard the door. I don't want them coming in.
What?
Any violence, if you will, anything that sounds like a fight, break open the door to beat the shit out of me.
You do find more notes saying that nothing has, or nothing has attacked the village since the old burgomaster died and was buried. But something about the March of the Dead still walks at night. That the bastard daughter had left, and hopefully Strahd stops cursing this town. And that it has been, or ever since he's locked up his son, none of the villagers within this village has even gone to this church to keep a wide berth from it.
It's understandable.
There's still several talks about how the bastard daughter left, and it just keeps referring to bastard daughter several times over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the priest and I'm gonna put him into this room with me. And like I already told Chump, if he hears anything that sounds like a fight, open the door and beat the shit out of me. I'm not gonna put up a fight.
Alright, what room you going into? Just move your thing and I'll move it.
The room with the chain.
Oh,
I want to have a one-on-one discussion with.
Let me move you guys back out. I got you. Okay.
You hear the noise down there, Father? Screaming
Yes?
out there? That isn't your boy. Your boy died in that castle. That you have down there. I understand. You want to save your son. Fed, there's no guarantee there is a cure. Understand this, right? If that is your son, this is nothing but torture.
can save him. I know he hasn't touched sunlight, he hasn't seen blood. I can save him still. At this point, the old man is just standing, kind of rocking back and forth with his hands together, just almost as if he's literally trying to grasp some bit of hope.
Ziggy, I'm going to try and figure out how to cure the boy of vampirism. Does that 25 work?
Jesus.
Holy fuck.
You know in your history that the only way to cure vampirism is to get the person the day he was bitten, or you have to get them before midnight the day they were bitten, and force holy water into their body and submerge them in holy water until they drown, then revive them.
So it can't be done anymore.
It cannot be done anymore.
I'm still going off that I do not notice.
And, well, you're in another room, so I say
know,
that to Chunhua. It's like, we're too late.
Yeah.
The boy cannot be cured.
I guess, Ibris is the one guarding the door, right? I'll be like, can you bust in there, because we have some knowledge.
Mom, holy fuck!
Whatever you're doing to your son, this is torture. Him, if he is still alive. That sound like something a good father would do. I get it.
I start knocking on the door, saying, "Hey, open up! I'm sorry to say, but it's too late." And then I just say what Ziggy told me whenever the door gets open.
It's just root beer.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, you don't like it.
I mean, I like it, I just, not as much as you do.
I'm yeah. So I'm assuming they're all coming in.
Actually,
You hold what they said.
Well, I'm coming in to say that it's basically too late for his son.
Yeah. Okay.
And I back this last. I am backing.
Do you hold what they said? Your boy to this. Are you going to torture him for as long as that body can hold out? Do what we have to and put him out of his misery.
At this point, he has, at this point, he is almost frozen in his own thoughts, trying to understand everything, trying to think of ways to save his son.
Can I come in to tell the father something?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to tell him that more than anything, he is harming his own self. He is torturing his own self by not accepting the truth of the matter.
He just looks at his hands and say, please rest, please. He's just kind of stuck in his head and eventually wanders over to the trapdoor and just stands on it thinking to himself. And you're at this point, you're pretty sure he's about to snap to some degree. He just keeps saying, please rest, give me time, please, please let me think.
Alright. We'll give you until tomorrow. I have one more night.
Thank you. I'll do all my research I can. Thank you. Is there anything else I can give you? Anything at all?
I'll tell him
Rest.
to just... If his research leads him nowhere by tomorrow, to just try his best to accept the circumstances as they are.
Alright. Alright, so if you guys want to rest to the other rooms, go ahead.
Yeah.
Gonna take another
I'm just
long
gonna
rest and level up.
Yeah.
And all of you should now have your class abilities.
Oh yes, and Nympheus, we have our third level ASMR things.
Yeah.
Okay. What would the magical girl fall under?
I'd say it followed pretty similar to like a paladin type spell book.
Okay, paladin.
Yeah, I mean, I sent you the link a while back. I can easily find it again.
Yeah, can you do that again?
Yeah, I'll send it to you in the Discord.
Uh, do we go another maximum hit die for
Yeah.
level 3?
Yeah, because you're getting a long rest and you are leveling up. I'd say just keep the max health that you could possibly get, because we've already proven that you needed it.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
So, whatever your hit dice is, plus your cons, everyone.
Okay. Uh,
1d8 per. So that'll be 16. Am I doing math wrong?
1d8 plus what?
His is the same one.
1d8 per cleric level plus con.
I believe his is 13 like mine because we have the same health.
Yeah, it'd be 13.
13 plus 26.
There, Rise, I sent it to you.
Thank you.
39.
I have 27 HP. Too bad. I'm like one over from the level 2 HP of the cleric. Good thing I'm the wizard who stays away from fights.
My new total is 39.
And I am literally just the embodiment of the Inquisition. I burn everything I see.
All right. So how are we gonna do? Because I know it's gonna be during my sleep.
Yeah.
Which means you get your subclass.
Well,
If you didn't go like magical
I'm gonna
girl.
say that you're for Shump becoming a magical girl, I'm gonna say that your wish is actually the opportunity is given to you during your dream.
okay.
And that's when the effect takes place, is when you wake up again.
Okay.
I'm giving everyone their stuff right now. Their quick bars that I'd like to do. I'm gonna move you out because I don't like having you under that E that I see.
I get level 2 spells now.
So do I, which is great.
I get level 1 spells.
You guys are gonna love it once you hit level 5. All spellcasters love it when they hit level 5.
Well, yeah, I get
I'm
fireball.
just gonna love it when I transform because it's gonna be hilarious.
I do have to figure out the rules of the transformation, so I'm gonna read that way you guys are updating your sheets.
Oh, this would have been useful. A second level spell called Calm Emotions. That would have been great.
Don't forget, Sans, you get everything from your expanded spell list too.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Oh shit, that's actually kind of overpowered.
What?
I'm reading about the magical girl stuff.
Oh my god.
I
If
told
the
you I
body-
am becoming a magical
If
girl.
the body dies, they have 72 hours to find a new host that you can forcibly take over within
What,
10
what
feet of the gem.
was fuck?
So
Let's face it, that sounds pretty like me.
if you find some random commoner person, you can forcibly put the gem within 10 feet of them, and the soul of the magical girl will take over the body.
And they will eventually start to look like how my old body used to.
Their body over
All
the
that
course of
is-
48 hours will shift into the exact body of the original.
So wait, you could just literally take over some random peasants?
Yes, they have
Yes.
72 hours, and
Arkham Night
however, the
Flash.
body does get to make a saving throw once a day
Oh god.
until the first transformation, which can't happen until noon, 24 hours after the possession.
I am perturbed.
All of this just to fuck with you, Sans.
Your armor class becomes 12 plus your charisma modifier plus your dex modifier while you're transformed. So actually, you become more of a warlock, which makes sense.
Okay.
A fighter warlock. Oh, dear God.
Wait, you could become a fucking Eldritch Knight.
I
Awesome.
mean, technically Eldritch Knights are a subclass of fighter. This just sounds like multi-classing for Eldritch Knight.
As a magical. Alright, so every time you use your soul gem, it loses power, aka wish points. After combat, you may harvest these things called dream seeds, which are produced from a creature's natural dreams and desires. With your connection to the wish power, that is what allows you to see these unnatural seed or unusual seeds. Dream seeds can give your soul gem its wish power again. So if you kill something, you have to state that you are harvesting its wish seed or its dream seed.
All right.
Once the battle ends, all enemies will drop a small dream seed. You need to simply grab it, then hold it up to your soul gem to consume. You can hold unlimited amounts of small dream seeds in your special pouch on your magical outfit that recover 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier in wish points. By making a perception check, DC 18, you can instead find a large dream seed, which can recover all lost wish points, but can only hold 5 of these seeds. You have a maximum seed count that I need to find. Yeah, you have a lot of studying to do on this.
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
gonna
too.
be doing that over
You know,
within a few weeks.
from Xanathar's Guide to Everything, I found the most amazing spell ever.
What?
Which is?
Dragon's Breath.
Oh yeah,
I-
that's fun.
I could touch. Oh, I could touch Owl Buddy, and he could throw out whatever he could. He can use it, and because it's not an attack, he could use it.
Starting at 3rd level, you look powerless and unimportant to any hostile intent. When you roll initiative, as long as you don't do anything that makes you a target, Meek will be active and stay active.
Oh, Sans, do you want to have whole person, or do you think I should have it?
Good point. This.
It says you start with uh,
Well, just saying, Sans, you have the higher wisdom than I do, so.
Alright, all spells you cast, Shump will require wish points rather than normal spell slots.
Yeah, I already put that up as in my other resources. So I need to
I
figure
found
out.
a good. I found a good healing spell. Hooray!
What spell?
Prayer of healing.
Well, remember, you can cast Healing Word as a second level spell.
It is also
What?
what?
Well, if you want to end it here, we can. I mean, Sophia's gonna need to go to sleep soon.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we'll end the session here, and we'll finish up doing our classworks and that.
Alright.
Yeah, fine with me.
Anyone want to tag their stuff real quick?
No, I'm good.
Okay. And with that, I wish to say, I hope you all have a great day. Remember, someone out there loves you. Hope to see you next time.
Yeah.